taifa, kwani kilimo ndicho huboresha maisha. Ukitaka kujua haya usipime kipimo, na ukikaa nasi basi utaboresha kilimo.
Asante sana kwa kuweka miadi nasi Jumamosi hii. Ni siku nyingine marahaba, tunakutana katika kipindi Boresha Kilimo. Hiki ni kipindi ambacho kinaangazia nyanja mbalimbali za kilimo, teknolojia ibuka, hali kadhalika kilimo asili. Hii leo tunaangazia upanzi wa viazi vitamu. Popote ulipo, hujambo na karibu. Mimi ni Laban Shaban.
Na ukikaa nasi basi utaboresha kilimo.
Wanafunzi wa kilimo katika Chuo Kikuu cha Jomo Kenyatta cha Kilimo na Teknolojia wanajikakamua kuwa miongoni mwa watu ambao wanaendeleza kilimo humu nchini. Tunakutana nao ili watueleze mchakato mzima wa upanzi wa viazi vitamu. Tunakutana naye Joseph Kinywa ambaye ni mtaalamu na yuko tayari kutufundisha. Viazi vitamu hupandwa na uenezaji wa mimea. Wakulima huchukua vipandikizi vya shina kutoka kwa mmea mwingine ambao huwa mizizi na kuunda mizizi mipya ya kuhifadhi. Katika hali zingine za baridi ambapo mimea haikui vizuri, wazalishaji watapanda mizizi. Mbegu ya mimea hutumiwa katika programu za kuzaliana.
So different crop are produced in different way. There are those produced through seeds, and there are those that are produced through cutting. And for sweet potato, we produce them through cutting. And for a long period of time, a farmer have been using the vine. The vine, this I can see this the way the sweet potato has been planted. But here in HOSA, we have come with a different method and a different way of helping farmer how to obtain good quality sweet potato, and also to reduce the period of the maturity. For the old way, the way they have been planting the vine, this kind it will take about 6 to 7 months for you to obtain the sweet potato. But here in Horticulture Student Association, we have managed to come with a different way of producing sweet potato seedling. From this, you can see I have my seedling here for sweet potato, which you call a single node sweet potato, a single node seedling. For this one, it will just take you only 3 to 4 months, depending on the variety you have your sweet potato. Because as you all know, what we eat or what we feed from the sweet potato is the root. So this one for mine, I have it has already established root. So just planting it is 98% it will pick. But for the farmer who is using the node, this one, you can see it has no root at all. There's a large number of nodes, so you are not sure if this vine will pick. But for me, I have the seedling here. I'm 98% sure that this after planting it will just pick. Assume I want to plant 1 acre. 1 acre of a land we require 8,000 seedling, depending on the size that we are using. So for this farmer, we just require maybe 8,000 of this vine for him or her to plant. But for me, I'll just be needed with only this one 8,000, and also it reduces the bulkiness and the assurance.
Yote inategemea ladha ya kibinafsi ambayo unapenda zaidi. Moja ya faida nyingi za kupanda chakula chako mwenyewe ni kwamba una uwezo wa kujaribu aina tofauti ambazo huwezi kupata kutoka kwa duka la vyakula au soko la mkulima.
Several variety of sweet potato. From here, what I'm holding now, I have a single node, not solid. I have Ken Spot 5. It's one of the variety and fresh orange. And this Ken Spot 5 ready for transplanting. With 3 to 4 months, the farmer will be having his or her sweet potato. Another variety I have is the purple. I have the purple variety here. This is another variety of sweet potato, and the purple is more advantageous as compared with this one, with something we call anthocyanin. It has something known as anthocyanin, which is more beneficial in our health. So this is another variety, the purple one, ready for harvest. The seedling also ready for transplanting. I have another variety here of sweet potato. This is another variety of sweet potato. It's called Chamberlain. It's a fresh orange also, and the performance is just good. Ready for transplanting also. I also have another variety here. This is Kabode. Kabode is another variety. It is yellow in color and also ready for transplanting. So most of the people are not aware about the seedling of sweet potato, because majority of them they just do the old way. But now we have now the solution here. They can obtain their quality seedling here in Horticulture Student Association. You just plant. The farmer will just be planting the vine. He or she will just be waiting for a period of 6 to 7 months. But for you, when you have this 3 to 4 months, you have your sweet potato ready for the market.
Viazi vitamu vina sifa tofauti za maumbile kama majani, shina na mizizi. Uzalishaji wa kila aina utakuwa tofauti hata katika mazingira sawa. Kwa hivyo, uteuzi wa aina za viazi vitamu zinazofaa kupandwa kulingana na mazingira hali ni muhimu sana.
The uniqueness of this sweet potato, one is the maturity period. As I had said before or previous, the person will just be planting the vine. This thing has not root at all, but this one has a root, which make it to reduce the maturity, the period. So this one will be having by a period of 3 to 4 months, depending on the variety, you'll be having your sweet potato. But for this one is 6 months. So one thing we are saying is about the maturity, and the other thing is the quality. For this one, the previous we had a sweet potato weighing 2 kg, 3 kg, one sweet potato. So the quality, the quality of this sweet potato is of high value. Another thing is about maybe a person in case you just need to transport this material. It is easier to transport. Even if you are doing 10 acreage, 20, you're in a position to transport this material as compared with this person who is carrying the vine, the normal vine. Yes, and also you are assured 98% your sweet potato will pick. It will not die, because it has the root already. So you just need to give to feed the plant with water. Then from there it is easier. And another uniqueness about the sweet potato, does not require that much feeding. When you're just planting, you just apply the manure and the DAP, and you give it water. From there, then you have your sweet potato.
Kabla ya kupanda, hakikisha una msimu wa kutosha wa kukua. Aina nyingi zitachukua kama miezi 3 hadi 4 kukomaa, kama siku 90 hadi 120. Tazama tarehe zako za baridi na urefu wa msimu wa kupanda.
So from here, what I'm holding is a single node. These are a single node with no leaf at all. And from this, I obtain this one. So after cutting, we are saying is a single node sweet potato. So here we do cut. We just place it in a cocoa pit. That is a tray of 66 with a big space or with a big cell. From there, after 3 to 4 days, depending on the weather condition, it will be having the first or the few root. Then after 1 week, we will have the first leaf. Then from there we can start feeding the crop with a different concentration of the different volume of the nutrient that we use. Then by the 4th week, 5th week, this plant is ready for transplanting. So for sweet potato, is a vine. It is a vine. So after 4 to 5 weeks, the sweet potato seedling is ready for transplanting. So what you do before you transplant, you ensure you prepare your land well. Also for the sweet potato, there's the different way we just plant here. We prepare ridges. Instead of doing just in the tunnel or the normal in a hole, you ensure you prepare ridges, and a ridge is whereby you release your soil. You release your soil very well, Then from there, you just dig your hole very well, add DAP, that's a planting fertilizer, and also manure. Then for an acreage, we say is just allowed 8,000. So from there, you're in a position to plant with a spacing of 50 centimeter. That is a 50 centimeter square. You can do 50 centimeter, 50 centimeter, or 50 centimeter by 1 meter, depending on the variety. And also the size, it will help to state the kind of the sweet potato you want. If you want the medium size, ensure that the space is just at least just closer. But if you want a big size, you can ensure that you have a bigger space. So you can manipulate the space, it's not limited. But 50 centimeter is the recommended. It is recommended. From there, just normal feeding. Sweet potato, it is not.
Wadudu na magonjwa ni athari kubwa kwa mkulima, lakini wakulima wanaojiunga katika kilimo cha viazi vitamu wana jambo la kutabasamu, kwani hawaathiriwi na wadudu au magonjwa.
Sweet potato, it is not affected that much with diseases and also the pest, which is advantageous to farmer, because from the previous we have seen the disease and the pests have become notorious, which is making agriculture more expensive. But for sweet potato, it is a unique crop. It has those advantage of maybe repelling, it is not affected that much with pest and disease.
Wakati mahitaji yao ni mengi ya viazi vitamu, mkulima anaweza kutumia homoni ya mizizi ili kuhakikisha mchakato wa ukuaji na miche iweze kutoa mizizi kwa haraka.
What we do, we use maybe rooting. You can use rooting hormone. It is either way. You can use to speed up, or you can maybe ignore. But we encourage to use. Here we use the Lutex is one of the rooting hormone we use to help us for the faster germination of the root or establishment of the root. But it is either way.
Unaendelea kutazama Boresha Kilimo, kipindi ambacho tunaamini kitastawisha kilimo humu nchini. Kwa sasa tunachukua pumziko fupi, tukirejea ni mengi zaidi. Usiondoke hapo ulipo.
Na ukikaa nasi basi utaboresha kilimo.